On TikTok, you said your live got suspended.
Which sucks. If y'all could just share this live, please.
Yeah, I'm about to share it.
Just share it, and I'm gonna it's fine.
How do I share this from here?
You would have to. I can send you the link. You would just share
Is that
it.
The one? Did I put it inside of my stories?
You would have. I can send you the link.
Oh, we are live.
We are live, definitely. It's fine. Nobody's here. I'm trying to. I'm gonna go live on my backup account.
Okay.
But if anything, we can just have a pre-recorded live, I guess. It's just hard. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right, we're good. Come on in. The people will get the memo. They know I'll be going live, so it's fine. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I'm gonna start the countdown.
Is people in the chat?
Yeah. Thank you for clicking this video. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi! And as you can see, we have two special guests. We have the lovely Darren Green and the effervescent Jack of with Jack My Vibes, period. Okay, she's an internet sensation. Okay, you might have seen her on tonight's conversation. You might have seen her all over your TikTok feeds, always giving controversial TikTok feeds, controversial topics like myself, like the lovely Darren Green Show. So yeah, let's do it. And so it's a happy Monday. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. It's a Monday, but I'm making it.
Period. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I am live on my YouTube channel. Thank you for tapping in. And Darren, I just want to say thank you for joining this live so last minute. When y'all know we have a lot to talk about, we have to clock the tea, but we will be talking about this viral conversation that's happening regarding Black men and the decrease of college admissions. And Darren, I really wanted you to be on here specifically because I talk to you all the time. I appreciate your commentary, but you are one of the only Black men that I know that is in college, if I'm being honest, that I would feel comfortable having on this platform. So thank you for joining us. It's always really much appreciated. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why.
Girl, you know what's so funny is that I got 6 brothers, and only one of them graduated from college, and we was in a 2-parent household.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because there's a lot of sisters. Sisters older. Are you the oldest or the youngest, or like where are you?
I'm close to the oldest.
Okay. So yeah. So are you the only girl?
I got one more other sister who's younger.
So there is 8 of y'all?
No, so it's six boys, and because one of them, my mom has 6. Okay. And then my dad has 2 by himself.
Okay. And then got it.
Yeah.
That's a big old happy family. I'm not mad at it. So yeah. Hi Serena. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all give this thumbs up. Where should we start with? What do you think we should get it? Like, what's going on? How are we feeling this Monday morning or Monday afternoon, night, or
whatever? We should talk about is it Anthony Edwards? Is that his name?
We can start with that. Let's start off with Anthony Edwards.
Y'all gonna have to give me the 401 because I'm like, what's going on here?
Okay, so Jackie, you're gonna have to I'm sorry. All I know is that Ayesha Howard she got. I don't even know who is she? Like, who is this hoe?
So Who is this hoe? I don't know who the girl is per se, but I do know the story. They were messing with each other. She found out she was expecting. She told him, I believe he gave her $100,000.
He in question is Anthony
Edwards,
who is a
basketball player.
Basketball, football. He's some sort of athlete, and he's 23 years old. I know that. That's what I do know. He's 23.
And what is she? Like 38? Is she 30?
About something about she's either 36 or 38. I believe she's 38 though. I think she is 38. Too goddamn old to be getting knocked up by a 23-year-old. Hold on.
Well, I mean, I guess we do. We have to think about the mindset of that type of woman.
See,
what?
Okay,
I'm serious because my thing is that because when I think about that, I also think about Drea. I also think about what's the other girl named Jolie? Is that her name? Jolie Bow Wow's baby mom.
Yeah.
To me, they don't seem like bad people. It just seems like they're looking. They want to make sure that they come up before they leave this planet.
Oh,
I have a clip. I just want to just show you real quick.
I read comments that say, "Oh, you're a gold digger," or "You kept the baby for a check." What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compared the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with. And I said, you were digging for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you? Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for an extra Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? Now, if that was triggering, that's how I feel every time somebody says, "Do you even love that baby? You kept that baby."
I mean, I feel like two things can remain true at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never mad. I'm more mad at women that have kids by men who ain't got nothing, has no access to nothing, versus a woman who knows that her child is going to be taken care of, even though we know that the probability, regardless whether he has money or not, that the likelihood of him not being there is still going to be, kind of up there, if I can be honest.
Baron, I would love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, two things can be true at the same time. She's got a child with somebody that's going to put her child in a better position. That's cool, but also, like, girl, you did keep. The money good. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a real one. I'll be like, and because y'all be having child with people that be in the Section 8 and all that other stuff, and y'all.
Wait, hold on.
What?
I don't think that, like, I don't know. I just don't think that we should be glorifying having children with men that don't give a fuck about us. Like, let's clock that.
Well,
like,
I don't think that it's okay. I don't think that it's okay. I'm not glorifying it, but if I'm thinking about two possible situations that women may place themselves in,
I mean, I feel like they're both. I mean,
because what if both? I mean, and because we don't really know the situation of anybody in its totality. But what we do know is that he did not want this child. We know that he didn't want it, right? So
wait a minute, he gave him the $100,000.
He gave her the $100,000 to get the abortion.
Oh.
And she didn't. She reneged. He didn't get the money back, right? And she told him, like, I think she had already had a abortion previously. And I don't know how long, what the time span was.
That's what she said. Child.
Yeah, but she said that she didn't want to go through it.
On a contract, hey.
Well, you can't. It don't matter. You can't. This ain't no quantum blood. You can't sign your own. Like, that's it, bitch. If it's not about you, that's not this. Even if I didn't sign it on a contract, that's not you cannot make me get an abortion if I don't want to. Now, granted, things are changing now with this fuck ass administration.
Yeah.
But Not y'all saying that.
$100,000 for the. I mean, it cost that much. I thought you can go to Planned
No,
Parenthood.
I think he.
No, I
her,
think
he
it was
paid
just
her
kind of
off.
like, I'm gonna give you the money because
Hush
you're
money.
doing this.
Oh, okay, got you.
And I don't want to have to worry about you coming out about it. Probably, just complaining or anything like
Hush
that. He kind of
money.
just paid her off.
I didn't know that he paid her off like that. I didn't know that.
They said it was $100,000.
Okay, sis, I ain't mad at it. And she's still gonna have a baby.
And like my thing is if I believe that women should have the fathers in their lives. I think it's very selfish of a woman to have a child knowing that the father doesn't want it. That's just my opinion. But I know every woman does not. They don't always look at how the child may be with the father, but versus what they want for themselves, which sometimes it could be looked at as selfish. And sometimes you can understand, like it depends on what it is. It's completely situational. Obviously this was very intentional how this went about, and I ain't mad at her. I think it's wrong, but they're two adults. They had intercourse. She got pregnant. She had the decision. She made it.
She ran off with her bag. She got what she wanted. Not digging for poverty. Pardon me. I had to laugh at that. And we're gonna also discuss this, and I guess it could honestly be an easy segue into the 26 kids.
Yeah.
Did y'all want to do that one, or did y'all want to talk about this girl getting punched in her face? I feel like that's too heavy. Like
the girl with the 26 with the 7 kids?
I want to talk about it, but I didn't know if I wanted to, because that would be a perfect transition. But I just feel like we're going downhill from there.
Her situation to me is actually not as bad as I've seen with other people who have less kids. I'm just gonna say that. I think
she got 27 kids.
She's
27.
Oh,
now I think she just turns 27 with 6 kids and 1 on the way.
Oh, okay.
She has 1. Okay. So one of her children is by another man. So she got pregnant at 15. Then she got pregnant, I believe, at 16. Then she got pregnant at 17. But the first child is from another man, and all the rest of the kids are from one guy. Okay. They're Hispanic. I think she
stick
might
around.
be Afro-Latina.
What you say, Darren?
I said they stick around, don't they?
They do.
They do.
What you mean?
And she's a stay-at-home mom, but I also think that she may be on government assistance.
Wait, is she married? Are they married?
I don't think that they're married. I don't know. I can't say for sure. All I know is that both of her baby's fathers are Hispanic, and the one who she had the majority of the kids with, he's still in the household with them.
Oh.
And they live in a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom. Yeah.
Ooh, they sleeping on top of each other.
They lapping up.
I'm trying not to laugh. Can I just look at the comments real quick? It's better to date up than date down. I'm not mad at that. It's good to be selective with who you procreate. If the shit, I don't know, sister. I mean, get it how you live. I'm just playing. Oh wow, that's a deep backstory news to me. I didn't know these people. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I mean, because you have to think where the mentality was for her. I know she said that when she had kids, that her, just like with same thing with what's that lady name? Keke Wyatt. Same thing. She said every time she had children consistently, because when she would be pregnant, she felt more loved.
Girl,
I'm not saying it's okay.
Hey,
I'm not saying it's okay.
It is not okay. Hey, Micah, we're gonna talk about it. It is not okay. Hey, Micah. Hey, everybody in the show.
Well. Keke Wyatt is married though, and
yeah, but she got multiple babies. She's been married multiple times. One thing she gonna get married now.
I always thought she was with the same person. Oh
no,
she was with the same person for a while. Hold on, and every last nigga that's came out and said that Keke Wyatt is crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
they all come out. All the daddies all come out and say that
Keke Wyatt, she comes off as a love bomber to me. She look like she love bomb men, and then she just start showing her true self.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I
bit.
don't feel bad for not near one of these niggas because who the fuck? Keke Wyatt is crazy as fuck. You signing up to be a stepdaddy to a busload of kids, like girl,
a busload of kids.
A busload. She has 10 kids.
Now, see, I don't mess with that damn grandmammy. Okay, that one, that homophobic one. You know she got a couple gay kids in there, child.
Of course.
They said the more kids you have, the more likely you are to have a homosexual child.
Not homosexual.
That's what they said.
Why did you say it like that?
The medical terminology.
Politically correct. I didn't want to say gay.
You said homosexual.
You're very much Terry Joe. Homosexual.
Homosexual.
I mean, of course, everybody got a little bit of homosexual in them. Isn't everybody kind of?
I be questioning a lot. Sometimes when I be saying stuff.
It's a spectrum.
Oh my God, we said it at the same time.
Jinx. Like, I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't know. That 27 with 6 kids.
Well, at least now she gonna be taken care of. I mean,
no, she's not. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about from the money that she's making off of TikTok.
Oh, I was about to say.
She's making a million off of there.
No, it ain't. These hoes ain't never had no money before. They're not gonna know what to do with it once it come in. They ain't gonna know what to do with it once it go out. Okay.
Maybe they'll be able to get them a house.
Shania, you one of them? You one of them? Hey, Shania. I'm just playing. All of Keke's brothers are gay. One of them can sing too. Child,
oh, that's interesting.
Keke who? Oh, Keke Wyatt.
Keke Wyatt.
Speaking of Keke, let's just keep it moving. Keke Palmer, come here. Why the fuck is Keke Palmer?
Not too much of a girl.
No, I'm gonna give her all of it because why the fuck is Keke Palmer interviewing big bell pepper nose ass? Fucking
okay, that's colorist.
it's actually futurist, bitch. But no, fuck that bitch. I don't care. I know everything I'm saying. I'm saying some fucked up shit right now, and I really don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. I don't like Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors is an abusive man. He does not like black women. He was never checking for black women, and I don't understand why so many black women are like running at full speed to come to his defense. I'm done.
Okay, answer me this. And I genuinely want to know. I know that he got in trouble for assault for yanking that phone away.
No.
What was it?
What he got caught up on? Okay, so the charges were some bullshit charges. Like what he was charged with was for some like minor shit. Mm-hmm. But there was other videos, footage, audio implementing him in violent activities. You have him caught on audio admitting to strangling her or choking her out. There are videos of pictures of marks on her neck, pictures of scrapes and shit on her arm, on her. So
the white lady.
Yes. Yes, and then in addition to that, his people was showing videos of the girl chasing him around and shit. That's what y'all. Oh, girl, my thing about to die.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like when I saw that part, I was like, shit, I would have snatched my phone back too, but I didn't.
That was a PR attempt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
That was a PR attempt to like that was a deflection technique to deflect from the audio and all the other shit that was coming down the pipeline.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the other stuff. I'm gonna go look it up because I try to stay away from the internet as much as I possibly can, but I've only heard a portion of what they focused on. I think
he ended up getting reckless endangerment. Like the way he was acting, it was in some way it was affecting her. So my thing is this, right? He admitted on an audio. We have Sherry Shepherd, and I got into Sherry Shepherd's ass that my other episode, child. What a lot of people are saying, I was hearing on TikTok, is that he is highly favored and loved in Hollywood, and they're trying
to get him back,
quietly get him back into the good graces with the general public. So he's using a lot of black women curators. Started with Megan Good, And then we're talking about these interviewers like Sherry Shepherd and now Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer doesn't take the sauce, you know. I mean, and it doesn't make any sense because Keke Palmer was so vocal about domestic violence and how she talked about her situation with Trey Songz, with the sexual intimidation thing, and then to do this, have this conversation into.
Well, did Jonathan Majors ever take ownership of what it was?
As of right now, no, because the only interview that actually addressed that audio that came out was Complex, and when asked, he was like, "Well, you know, he changed the subject. Basically, he just talked about some bullshit."
Oh no!
So I don't.
He didn't formally address it.
No,
he's never he has someone wrote an article, and I can't reference it, but he has never taken accountability. He has not done the work. And to get back into these graces, but for some reason, you know, it's black women though. Black women, you know, because black women, some of us always want to be a mule.
Well, but you know what too? I just
when
some black women, when they see black men doing white women wrong, they don't think it's as bad as a black woman. So it's like, oh well, it ain't one of us. So you know. That's how I think. Like they don't care. Like they have a level of apathy for other races of women when they know that the black man is with them. I'm be honest. I'm just gonna be honest.
Someone also brought up the fact that people kind of they when they see a dynamic like this, like, oh, this was white women saying that oh he domestic, like he assaulted me and this, that, and the third, we automatically resort back to Emmett Till a little bit sometimes, and it's just like,
I'm so
they be lying, and we be like that all the time because sometimes they don't be lying.
Yeah, I agree. The same thing with Jeezy and Mai or whatever her name is.
Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I have to say this real quick. Black people, we gotta stop using Emmett Till's story as a defense mechanism against grown-ass consenting men when they get caught up with a white girl.
Yes, I agree.
Like, we gotta stop. Emmett Till was a child, an innocent child that did nothing wrong. I'm not saying that these situations are grown-ass consenting men. Period. Now, as far as what happens and what, you know, now that's up for debate. That's for the public opinion. But that ain't got shit to do with Emmett Till. Okay? I need to get that out my chest. Y'all did that shit with fucking Kobe Bryant. And don't even get me started on that one.
Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah, they dragged the hell out of Gayle King, child.
Well,
they did.
Don't comfort. Not too much on my girl.
It was in poor timing. The nigga just died. Like, I'm sorry. Like, at that
nigga just died.
He just, he is a rapist. We can call him a rapist.
Who?
But Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah.
But that situation with Gayle King, I think that Kobe had like just died like the night before. Like it's like girl, you could have saved all that. Like she did. Whoever was responsible.
And it wasn't that the damn wife that she spoke about this with?
No, it was with Leslie.
You talking about the basketball star Leslie?
Yeah, what's her name?
The one that played for the LA girls basketball team.
One, the chocolate tall one. I forget Leslie something.
Leslie Johnakit? No, Lisa Leslie.
Lisa Leslie. There we go.
Oh,
Lisa Left Eye. Something I'm playing. Lisa Leslie. Yes, child, but. Keke, Lisa Leslie, child. Keke, yeah. But did y'all see the video of Keke Palmer sitting in R. Kelly's lap?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
I wish I had the clip.
She's so male centered, but it's not the annoying version. Like it's like
the delusional Zeus Nagat.
I was trying to find the clip.
I think it's like she's like, you know, oh my God, I love black men. I gotta uplift them and this, that, and the third. Even when she had that interview with Tyler Perry and she was like talking about I forgot what she was talking about, but I was like, girl, what do we have?
Yes, yes.
She does not give it up. And that's what I said on my show today. She does not give it up in the fact that like she's not going to hound anybody with these questions because she's a celebrity. You got to understand that these are her peers. So at the end of the day, she's not going to I don't see her asking any questions that's going to be like, well, do you want to explain yourself here?
Salacious or anything like that.
Or even just like unbiased. Like,
yeah.
But has she came out yet with it though?
It's supposed to come out on Tuesday, I heard, tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I would maybe, just wait and see what happens.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
I know you, Medusa. I know you don't really fool with her like that. But
I do. Hold on, no, I do like Keke Palmer. I don't like Keke Palmer's podcast. I don't. I'm not. Okay. I love Keke Palmer. I'm not a big fan of her podcast for these exact reasons because I think that it's some bullshit. I feel like I don't like when celebrities have other celebrities on their podcast, and like especially when they're in the midst of a scandal. Like I need an actual journalist or somebody like, well, maybe I'll even take like an influencer. I would prefer a journalist though with journalistic integrity to get to the nitty gritty. But as celebrity, you interviewing your peers, that's a conflict of interest. Like. And so I'm not here for it. But as far as Keke Palmer sitting in R. Kelly's lap, I'm gonna be honest. That video was very disturbing. I can't find it. I don't have it on me right now. But
I think I saw it. That was the first time I saw it was the other day. I think somebody was talking about it, but I mean, just me thinking about R. Kelly is just disturbing in general.
Why are you sitting in his lap? And it's like, okay, let's.
Well, was this 2000? Well, how long ago was this?
It was a while back.
It was a while back. She was a grown woman, but he's still old. Like, why? Hold on. Let's take R. Kelly out of it. You're a young woman, and this is an old man. Why are you sitting in this old man's lap? Like that's the first thing that comes to mind. Then we start to add context, and it's like this is an old nasty man who has a reputation of liking little girls, peeing on little girls, essaying little girls. Why are you sitting in a known PDF file's lap?
Because Keke is she's. I'm not trying to say she lacked common sense, but she's like in a bubble. Like she's been a child for her whole life.
I agree. This is not me trying to attack Keke Palmer. I want to be very clear, but I'm like, it's very concerning. It's just like
she's not socially aware.
No, like, I mean, just like with her going on stage, and I'm not saying that what she did was wrong, but her going on that stage and turning around and her booty all out. I disagree with that one. I mean, it does show a level of separation from social expectations. Yeah. That's what I would say. Because even though I didn't find it to be horrible, but I could see why, it may be a little offensive to her partner. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, with the whole Usher thing,
yeah, just a little bit. I'm not saying that it involved like he didn't need to do everything that he did.
Right.
I say that, but I would have definitely had a conversation with my woman about that. Like, hey, girl, you just can't do that. But in my head, I'm thinking, Keke Palmer, celebrity, they move very differently. They move very free because they have money. So typically, and the only people who they care about being judged from is other celebrities. They don't really care about the people.
That's what I said. She's not socially aware. Like she's been a child star her entire life, like from the moment she was a little girl. So it's just, it's entertainment. It's I gotta go out and do this. I gotta wear this.
And with celebrities, they always have to keep up a show.
Yeah.
For people.
Yeah.
So with her, how she operates. It's like she's almost like she's on an interview everywhere she goes. Like I'm performing, I am showcasing, something that's keeping her out there and in the know.
Not performative.
That's every time. Because I'm sure she does not act like this in real life. Like, oh my God, darling.
Right. The guy is.
Like she.
But that's the part of a celebrity. That's how you keep money because they don't have stability.
Yeah, and that's part of why she's doing this podcast because the movies ain't really doing. I mean, she did that one movie with SZA. I love
that No, it wasn't. That was a
Yes,
horrible
it
movie.
was.
cute.
Girl,
It was
good.
cute. It was
No, it
cute.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
You
You
know,
know, remember that girl was running like this?
That shit
They
was
opened
funny.
the door up.
Girl, that movie was
Medusa. You know that black movie that you know? Okay, fine. It ain't got a lot. Maybe not a lot of good acting in it. Maybe a little cheesy, but it's
Yeah.
like it was comfort watch to me. I was like, okay.
I like the plot. I like
I
the
like
plot.
the plot. It was
you
cute.
like the plot because you've seen it before.
It was
It's
an episode of
Friday.
Insecure. It was an episode of
but
Insecure.
I
Okay.
liked I mean, to me, it was different. Like it was some people who wanted to strive to do better. Even though
I wouldn't say different, but it was
not different at all.
It reminded you know what I just said. It reminds me of an episode of Insecure. Like definitely.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not the stereotypical black movie, in my opinion.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, I know it was mimicking Friday, right? But I think they did it. It was more, to me, it was a little bit more classy.
Medusa, did you watch it?
Than
That's
Friday.
that bullshit. I paid $20 to watch it. I ordered it on my
You
Apple
went to the
TV.
movies?
No, I paid for it. I paid for
Oh,
it.
girl, I waited till that thing went on Netflix. I wasn't going to the movies for
I
that.
think I went to the movies. My man went to go see it.
Oh no, that's not the movies you pay for.
Not,
Girl.
it's
But
not.
I liked
It's
it.
not. I don't want my fucking money back.
I thought it was cute. I thought it
No,
was
I
cute.
want my fucking money back. It's definitely it's definitely a Netflix film.
Yeah, SZA, my girl, but she got on her character. Oof.
Who? Which one? SZA?
SZA.
Oh yeah. Oh, when she was messing with that dude. Yeah.
Yes.
She would have got beat up early on in that episode. I mean, that show.
Girl, I'm gonna just say this. It was good. Black people just being people. Child, listen. I'm gonna just say this. I really think that we just love Issa Rae, and it's okay to like give critiques. Like the movie was not. I really think that y'all just love Issa. We just love Issa Rae. Like you said, it's like an episode of Insecure. We love Issa Rae. We love Awkward Black Girl. We love everything that's associated with her, and she know that. And like, so she just keeps on regurgitating the same.
Well, I didn't even know.
I mean,
Issa
it could
Rae,
be worse.
I
We
didn't
could
know
be
Issa Rae
watching
made
Tyler
it.
Perry
It was still
stuff.
good
I
to
mean,
me, though. I didn't know she had made it. I liked it.
Well,
I thought it was.
she produced it.
But that's why it gave the Insecure vibe.
But it could be worse. We could be watching we could be talking about a Tyler Perry film. Okay, let's be
Tyler
very
Perry
clear.
We could be talking about Soul Plane.
Tyler Perry's actually doing his big one. Actually,
Who? Where?
Tyler Perry's content has actually been pretty good.
Are you talking about
He just got the
Black?
688. That's it.
Beauty in Black.
688 and Beauty in the Black is giving, and you know what, Sisters is giving. Tyler Perry has been doing his big
Beauty in the Black.
Beauty in Black is good.
Yeah, shit. Oh, let me stop.
No, look, have y'all seen that show with Eve?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I
loved it.
I couldn't get.
It was too sexual though. It was too sexual.
Oh, I didn't even mind. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit much. It was
like okay, like are they gonna have sex at every scene?
Yeah, like it was just a bit.
That's kind of how I was feeling that Beauty in the Black one though. It was really that who that.
No, I like that. I like
that male stripper child that was messing with the older.
The Hispanic boy.
Woo,
yes,
Jesus.
It's a beautiful cast. It's a beautiful cast.
It is. They all look good. They all look good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well just get it started. Let's
come on.
Yeah, let's talk about it, bitch. Thank you, baby. Your sexy soul. So I'm sorry.
All right, now keep it.
All right. Listen. Okay.
My man.
Period. Okay, so there was a viral conversation on TikTok regarding Black men college admission rates. Now I don't know who. I think it was a article. I'm not sure which article it was, but some whites. You know, when the whites get involved, that's when all of a sudden it's a fucking problem. Black women been telling you that the admission rates for Black men has been in the garbage for quite some time now. But now that white people are made aware and making you aware, now we need to talk about it.
That's so crazy how I didn't know that it started from a white person. And you know what? I remember back when I was in school, I don't know if you ever heard of the achievement gap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking about how Black students are, they're not at the same rates as white or other.
It sounds racist. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So the fact that a white person started this conversation, wow. And then also, wasn't that theory like that statistic was based on like HBCU college admissions and not colleges in general?
Well, no, I think they did a study on just overall college admissions, and that's why I wanted to ask you,
right?
Because we both recently graduated. We both graduated in the same year, 2021, right?
Yeah. And the college I went to, child, it was none but niggas. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I went to TSU. I went to HBCU.
Okay.
So, but my thing, because like how you mentioned, like if they're, you know, the whole thing about like how Black women don't get married when they in college because they want to have a good time and stuff. But as we mentioned, the quality, the amount of availability that's there could possibly be one of the reasons.
Well, that's not even true though. Like,
what?
First of all, Black women have low marriage rates, period.
Yes.
Like, across the board, across all educational, across all socioeconomics, Black women have a low rates of marriage. So us going to college is not stopping us from getting married. It's really not. It's not deterring us from getting married. So that's bullshit. Like, and the majority of Black women who are married, regardless of their education, are married to Black. Wait, actually no. It's Black men. Black men are actually there's a higher. Black men are more married to Black women than Black women are married to us. Like than Black men. Like. Like
repeat that. You said
so. Like majority of Black men across all socioeconomics are married to Black women. The majority of Black women across all socioeconomics are not married to Black men. Black women actually marry outside of the race more than Black men do, but we're not. No, but
really,
yes,
because I think when we're looking at
we're looking at American,
but also the entertainment industry. Like we always like, oh yeah, they all date white. All the people date white. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about real life, like there's people, a lot of Black men date Black women. Like they
in real life, Black women and men are marrying each other. But in real life, the person who's dating out and marrying out more than anything is Black women. Now they're not marrying white now. They're not, but they are marrying out though. Like in terms of the statistics, Black women marry outside of their race more than Black men do. But y'all not, especially once we have a higher, but that goes to the core. Now that correlates to the education rate because we see that Black men are not going to college and Black women are highly educated.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of conversation with that. It's a lot of back and forth. And what I've seen with this conversation, it's a lot of pointing fingers. We see that, you know, we understand that the conversation of, okay, majority of Black men didn't apply themselves in grade school, or they didn't push their weight, or they did shit that wasn't conducive for them in the you know, nearby future, and that's the reason why they didn't make it into college. But I think also we have to also talk about the environment that they were put in. There was no encouragement for them to go to college. I've spoke to people, you know, I'm not even speak to people, but I've seen people in their videos and their recollections and saying like, well, you either better do trade or you better get into sports, or, you know, look it up and get into the entertainment industry, rap or whatever. Like they were not.
But they not even getting a trade.
That's like
right. Well, yeah, the trade, they're not getting a trade either. But but also I think that a lot of this stuff, a lot of these certifications and a lot of these degrees do not guarantee a job too. And I think people are looking at that as well. When we look at statistics, and I brought one up on my show today, I said a Black man with a college degree is least likely to get an entry-level job. A white person with a criminal record is more likely to get a job over a Black man with a degree. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let alone if the Black man has a criminal record himself.
Right.
Bitch, you're not even working at fucking Walmart. You get what I'm saying? So I think that people are looking at this and it's just like, I'm not paying into this if it's not going to get me my 40 acres and a mule. I've seen engineer degree majors working for Lyft. An engineering degree, that you get a job.
But engineering is not a stable field.
Not anymore. Because before it was.
So I think that like a lot of what we're talking about is we're talking about economics. We have to, and I'm speaking as an HR professional. So times are changing, right? We are in the midst of a Great Depression. We're not even in a recession. We're past that. We're in a depression right now. We're quickly approaching it. And so times have changed, and we're in an extremely information-based society. And so they are hiring, but they're hiring in jobs in tech. Like then, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not. Let me be clear. I want to be clear. Like times are changing, but like I don't know. I just feel like sometimes with the whole conversation about like, oh, like you can go to school and not get and like you can go to school for something and not be able to get a job and this and the third. It's like, well, it depends on what you're going to school for. Like, and that, I mean, we have information.
But now if you're going to school for general studies,
or not even that, like certain jobs,
communication, like, but you got to think about the subjects that they typically put Black men in, specifically the ones who are playing sports. They're not putting them in, in these in law school or anything like that. They just want to make sure they can play, right?
I heard there's a major for sports management
or communication or kinesiology.
Management is for people who are like trying to, like, oh my God, like the people that are like in the NFL, like that's the goal, is to go to the NFL. The people that come, like, the goal is to work for the NFL. One of my friends works in sports management. I forgot what it is. What I think they don't they have to, like, when the players get injured and shit like that, like it's all of that. Like,
I mean, it's possible, if you know the right people and you're able to finesse your way into those areas. It's what I'm telling you right now is that there are majors that are like, okay, you're more likely to get a job with this major, but either they're not getting paid that much, or they're not getting the job. They're not getting the work because the job market is trash.
But there's also statistics to show which jobs have a higher rate of hire and which ones don't. Like, again, going back to that information technology, like, but like it's I'm sorry, like yes, right now, because we're in a recession, jobs are not hiring. But that has not been the case. Like the jobs have been hiring. The jobs were hiring. It really, the job market has been trash since 2020, since the pandemic. But prior to that, people were hiring. Like people, we were doing well. So, and that's just what comes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't attest to that because before the pandemic, I was in college, so I wasn't but now that I'm out, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even talking about just like, I've been working, but my thing is, I'm talking entry level. If I went in for media arts, got you. Media arts, it's an arts degree. You ain't gonna, it's not guaranteed. Yeah. But even with an entry level job, I'm not able to get an entry level job, and you at least are able to get that. At one point.
Think at this point, unfortunately, I think we need to start honing in on more technology based. And that's where
you don't need to go to college for that, because you just get certification.
Yeah, you can go to a community college and get your certification.
That's why they're saying that you're not going to college.
That's still higher, because that's still college. That's still higher education. Community.
Well, college. No, but so here's the thing. Like most high schools. I'm not saying everywhere, but they do offer free college courses. Like literally, these kids right now, they have way more resources than we've ever had. Ever. And I've been teaching for 13 years. There is a resource for every single person. I don't care if you're a first-time graduate from high school. I don't care if your parents and you are immigrants. There is literally resources for every single person. You just have to want it, and you have to have somebody down the line that is there to help push you or guide you. In my opinion,
I think that there's resources, but I don't think that there's access. Like the access is not as accessible in certain places. And so, but yes, I do agree. You do need to want it. You need mentors. You need all of that. But I do think that some resources are less accessible than others. Like depending on I don't know. I
even in the area, because like my man works for housing authority. Like he's gotten scholarships because nobody has applied for them, because he was the only Black guy that applied. So it's like, you have to, it's there. You can go, if you can go and go Google the lyrics to NBA Youngboy, you can go and go look up, the scholarships. They got scholarships for when you left-handed.
They do.
They have so many different ones.
I had a scholarship for my ADD.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yes. It was the Charlotte something, like something. Charlotte.
Yeah, I got a scholarship because my grandma died from breast cancer. Yeah. So, I mean,
there's money for everything.
And I get that, but at the end of the day, we got to go back to the schools too, because the schools, I remember when I was going to grade school, they said, oh, you'll just go to college and once you get a degree, child, you start at 50,000, 60,000, all this other stuff. They throw this at you, but they're not telling you where to, if you want to make money, you want to go here. If you want to get a job, you want to go there. And it wasn't that much of a direction. They just threw us out there, and it's just, people major what they wanted to major in, not thinking that, okay, maybe this is not going to get, I'm not going to get my return on investment. No one says this. And then you find out after the fact, you done got the degree and you're trying to find work and it's just not there. And there's resources and stuff like that. And I'm sure that there's people that are not pushing their way. And I understand the people that you're able to recite lyrics, but you can't do what you got to do to ensure your future. But I do think that there's a big disadvantage sometimes with certain people. That's just my thing. Okay.
Let me play a clip because the conversation was going all left. Let me play a clip.
Black men in college is that black women will not admit that being a woman, being feminine in this space is an asset, not a liability. Yes, race and gender do inform the black feminine experience. However, in this particular space in academics, whether you're white, Hispanic, whether you're Asian, whether you're black, being a woman is an asset, being a man is not. By the numbers, by the journals and studies that I posted in one of my previous videos, black boys are not having the same experience in the educational institution as black women, or any woman for that matter. I keep seeing this line about black men and black women go through the same experiences. If we can get through it, so can y'all. Have you been paying attention, or did you really lose the plot? Just like I was saying that race and gender impacts the black feminine experience, so does it impact the black masculine experience. Because if education was treating y'all so bad, y'all wouldn't get so bored and start going back and getting your masters, PhDs, and all kinds of certifications all the time. It's because subconsciously, or you just won't say it out loud or admit it, you know that you have the advantage over men in this space.
I don't know. No.
That went a little bit. He had me for.
Yes.
It would be one thing if we were like completely separated from the class, like black women over here, black men over there. You learn blocks and stuff like that, and we'll teach the black women algebra and calculus and all that.
We're gonna teach the black women psychology.
Like,
let's clarify. Let's clarify, right? Because that was a clip of what
a black man in college is that black women will not admit that being a woman, being feminine.
I can't hear you. Okay.
Shout out to BA Bad Boy. Real quick, that was just a clip of the whole video. I don't have the whole video, but basically he's saying that there's a reason why you see more first of all, there's not a lot of black men in college, and a lot of the black men who are in college are gay. They are feminine, like black femmes. And he's saying that you don't see it, and then the only ones who are going to college that are straight and masculine are the athletes. And we already know that they're dumb as fuck.
Dogmatic way of thinking.
Yeah, in the fraternity, a lot of them go and they pledge, but they don't graduate.
That part too.
But this kind of reminds me of what Dr. Omar said. It was like, a black gay man has more of an advantage over a black straight man because of the femininity and how it's more socially acceptable in the corporate space and all that other bull crap that he be saying. No.
Pretty much he's saying that black men, especially just black men, period. But especially just we'll just say black men, right? Black men are looked at as a threat, and black women, we're not. He's saying that we're not looked at as a threat, and so it's easier for us to navigate through these white anti-black spaces because we're not looked at as a threat because of this anti-black misogynistic society that we live in looks at us as you're first of all, we're black, so you're already less than a human being, but you're a woman. So girl, ain't nobody, go ahead and get your degree. Ain't nobody checking for you type shit. That's
in some cases, black women could be looked at as a threat in some corporate spaces.
In some
amongst other women.
In some spaces they are, but as a black woman in corporate, I can tell you that they do. I don't want to say that they don't. I don't want to. Women are not looked at as threats. We're not women are not taken seriously in corporate. They're not it's still
especially by men.
We're not. It's still a man's world. And so black women specifically, we're not looked at as threats. So I do think that it is a valid argument. He may not be saying it right. Yeah. But I think it's a fair argument. But what was I about to say? Oh my God, I forgot. I want to say one thing though. I want y'all to stop saying that college is not for you. College is not for everybody. Regarding your dumbass child, that never had an option to go to college to begin with. And this is not me dogpiling and punching down on black men. This goes for anybody. Like, stop saying that college is not for you when it was never an option. You say it as if you went to college, tried it out, and say, not for me. This is not for me. Or even if you even weighed your options and college was one of them. That's not the case. A lot of y'all, especially black men, college is not an option for you. And I'm saying that as somebody who went away to college late. I went away to college at 22 years old because my grades were not high enough. I applied for colleges. I didn't get into any of the ones that I wanted to go to. I didn't get any scholarships. I wasn't good enough. My grades weren't high enough. I wasn't disciplined enough. It is what it is. And so I waited. And I also feel like that helped me a lot. Me going later in life helped me to hurry up and get the shit done. I was more disciplined. I was a little more older. I was more mature. I want y'all to stop, but because I was able to compete. I wasn't able to do that when I was 18. And that's okay. Now, if you want to say that you're not ready to go to college, I'm not ready. I'm intimidated. That's fine. But I want y'all to stop saying that college is not for you. I want you to stop being so dismissive of higher education without even especially
making an attempt.
Especially if it wasn't an option for you. If you didn't graduate from high school, college is not an option for you. So
then yeah.
Right.
But those are the people that are participating in the conversation.
Yeah, there's a lot of black men that's in this child. They are foaming at the mouth. Okay, let's be fair.
Did you see what one dude was like? Well, black women, y'all, I saw.
I saw.
He said, I saw how y'all would go to the men who had the wads of cash in their hand. I thought y'all wanted fast money.
Yes,
so we didn't. I was like, sir, come on. First of all, just like you saw those men with the wads of money getting the women, you also saw those same men go to jail.
Come on.
Hey.
So
yeah.
And then not only that,
you're not even trying to get you're not trying to marry these women. You're trying to screw these women.
And you ain't gotta go to college.
So you putting coochie above your livelihood.
Hey. Well, y'all know a lot of these men are super hypersexual.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It does speak volumes to the level of hypersexuality that is demonstrated within our community based off of our poor decision making.
Because quiet as it's kept, half of y'all went to college just so you can get some coochie anyway. Now I'm not mad
and that's where you can that's where you can get the coochie. Why would you avoid college so you can get coochie when the coochie is at the college?
And the ratio is 5 to 1.
And he's talking about, even they want you to have. I was like, look, mostly all college girls were dating other college boys, eating noodles together, sharing our lunch cards with each other. Nobody worry about you making no in college.
Nah, I'm sorry. I went to college during the city girl era.
You did?
Yeah. Like, no, we wasn't. No. Like the girls that I went to college with was selling cat.
Not selling cat.
Look, I went to school and I first started school in Nacogdoches. That's East Texas, girl. So that's a different. That ain't
the girls that I know have OnlyFans. Not OnlyFans that they was selling that cat to get. And I'm not mad.
How old are you?
Who?
There. You know I'm 30. I turned 31.
Girl, look, I'm 38. About to be 39.
Yes, period.
I know that's right. Yes.
Like don't crack.
I thought you was my age.
Right.
27.
Period.
That's that collagen.
I have a master's at 25. My older boy cousin stays shitting on my degrees. Let's talk about it.
I mean, well, she got a master's. Shout out to you. First of all,
right.
That shit is not easy.
Right, it's not.
Yeah, they try to give me why don't you get a master's? I ain't getting no master's. Shout out. Where your degrees from?
I do want to get my master's though, but yeah, when I get bored,
I will when I decide to pay some of my student loans.
Yeah, no. So,
yeah.
What were you about to say, Darren? My fault.
No, I done lost my train of thought. I mean, but I think that everyone's having their own version of this conversation, and I just want people to. My whole point was we have to like kind of look inward and not kind of point fingers all the time. We can point fingers when it needs to be, but like we have to address this system that we are living in. Like this is not right. This is not right. Back in the day, you like, and when I say back in the day, I ain't talking about the 1990s and nothing. I'm talking 2000s, 2010s. You get what I'm saying? You got out of college, you got yourself a job, and you kept on. If you lost that job, you got that job. You lost that job, you got that job. You get what I'm saying? It's not like that now. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. I think, but even in the 90s, I feel like the economy was, like you could literally live off of working in a coffee shop and shit like that. Like even when you know, but now,
but the plumbers make
$700
six
a month for rent.
figures.
Now or back then?
Plumbers make six figures. Electricians make six figures.
Oh yeah.
And then that's and can we just real quick?
But see, they being bought out though, because this is and look. When it comes to the whole plumbing, a lot of that, it's a lot of others, that's getting into it. And now we keeping it black, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people, Pablo Escobar on the side, he charging less, and it's fucking up the black people business.
Well, that's
is not as lucrative. Is not as lucrative for certain demographics.
Yeah, but if you can, so like my brother's a welder. He's a welder. He went to school for 6 months, makes triple what I make.
Work smarter, not harder.
And it's he don't have to work for anybody. Like he contracts, people pay for him to go to different places. He ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? I was like, when you don't have no kids and stuff, you have so much room for growth, for hustles, for job opportunities. Which I wish that they would take more advantage of it since 90% of them are childless, as they say.
But can we clock it up? Because somebody was saying, like, and shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Please make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Somebody was saying, like, oh, well, black women we're more encouraged to go to college, whereas the black men, they're encouraged to go to trade school. And just to Jackie's point, well, why the fuck y'all not going to trade school then? Like what? Because they saying that all levels of higher education is anything out of high school, any like
associates,
community school, all of that. That's higher education. They're saying that all levels of the admission rates for all higher education has dropped significantly to the point where it's embarrassingly low.
So these niggas ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing.
They're not doing shit.
If you doing something, you're not doing nothing stable.
Girl, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. And I'm listen, and I'm the oldest bitch. I'm the oldest of four. I have 3 little brothers, so I'm the oldest of 4. One of my brothers is graduating from college, Occidental University, next month. Shout outs to him. And so I ain't gonna give them too much, but I mean, like a lot of these, this goes for the brothers, the cousins. Black men ain't doing shit. And aside, I mean, like for the most part, you niggas ain't doing shit. You niggas ain't doing nothing impressive, and that's my thing. Like you niggas are not. You're not. I have a lot of. I'm not trying to shit on black men. I'm really not. But like I have a lot of black women, and black gay men. But I'm speaking about black women specifically. They are doing them like a very like I have their friends in high places, and they're all black women. And they're all the same age. We all went to middle school. All that shit. Grew up in the same. So. I don't know too many, but when it comes to the black men, y'all not really doing nothing. Like,
well, it's because they also too because they make fun of each other for wanting to do better. I mean, because I've come in contact with so many like black boys who were labeled as gifted and talented. They can read, they can critically think, they can learn, but depending on the types of crowds that they decide to hang with, typically creates an opening to where their path is going to go. Because men like to impress other men. They care about women, but men are the priority when it comes to receiving what's the word I'm looking for? Receiving attention or recognition from.
Yes. Honestly, I'm sorry, like I just feel like when it comes to a lot of black men, I'm just not impressed.
I'm just not impressed.
I'm just not impressed. You guys aren't doing anything impressive. Nothing worth talking about. Aside from my little brother, no shade. Like, yeah, like, I mean, aside from the Darren Green show, obviously, like, the people who I'm in contact, but, like, for the most part, like, generally speaking, I can't really think of many black men that are, like, doing the motherfucker. Like, you doing it, bitch. You doing, okay, baby, I see you. I don't really get that, but I don't really see that too much. I see it a lot of times, and a lot of times I see it with black women. I'm all, yes. I want to see you win. But with black men, I feel like we be like applauding mediocrity. And now,
yeah, like how they said that they're less likely to have a graduation party and more likely to have a free or welcome back home.
Not welcome back home, child. Honey, that pipeline, honey, and there ain't no joke, child. Because once you get out, there's no. When I tell you,
but that's the thing too. I know men who have gotten out of prison that are doing better than a lot of these.
Yes, can you? Yes.
But is it the entrepreneurial stuff that's getting them?
Well, now you know they have different programs where felons they can still get jobs just like everybody else.
Yes.
Where the hell at, girl?
I need to get truck drivers. That's
now. I think it does depend on the offense, of course. I'm sure that matters, but overall, like they're still you can still thrive as a felon.
CDLs, but you gotta want to thrive, and that's the difference. These niggas don't want it.
And it's like if they do get an opportunity, they'll do some shit,
mess
fuck it up, steal something, look, put somebody else on and fuck up everything.
And it's like, okay, baby, you don't want to go to college. Okay, college is not for you. Well, we already established that college was never an option for you. You weren't never like you that was never an option for you. Okay, so what is it that you want to do? Then they'll say some dumbass shit that college that's not stopping like that, like. That you could do.
Remember that Forex epidemic, child.
I saw with some man that said that well we be content with what we have. Y'all just want more.
Oh wow.
I was like, oh, so you okay with just making $35,000-$40,000 a year? Just
are they even doing that?
But let's be clear on that too, because at the end of the day, 40,000, it's not a lot to most, but I feel like people should have the option to make that and still be able to live. Unfortunately, it's not like that now because everything is expensive and everything is, skyrocketed, and it's unfortunate. But like before, that's how it was. People was making that and they were content. Everybody was content.
Right. But because it was livable.
My thing is,
if everybody entrepreneur, girl, who gonna be the consumer?
I don't have an issue with a 9-to-5er. Shit, I don't have a problem with no working man. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But like, it's like, niggas don't even want to be barbers no more. Niggas don't want to get their certificate. Remember when I was in high school, everybody like was going to get their barber shit and was doing haircuts.
They were doing cars. They were working on cars. Remember they had a wood shop.
Come on, they were doing something. These niggas don't have any interest whatsoever. You ask these young men, what are your aspirations in life? They tell you that they want to be a streamer. You want to be a podcaster. You want to do something that you could do in your free time, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But this is not how you sustain. That's not a sustainable living wage.
Unless you get lucky.
And I'm okay, like with like you not making a lot of money, but is this your purpose? Like, what purpose do you have here? Because as a man, if you don't have no purpose, you just wasting out. You just here. Like, what are you contributing to society?
They nothing. Just come. Just they come. I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay, real quick, because we got to close this up. We got a hard stop.
Yeah.
Housewives of Atlanta, baby.
Oh my God, I forgot we didn't even talk about this.
Oh, we gotta talk about it. Real quick. What we got? Real quick. Are y'all watching Housewives? And congratulations. Thank you. Shout out to my brother. Yes. I'm so proud of him. Thank you so much. Yes, they joke on people with talents. Child, I'm not impressed. Okay, Housewives of Atlanta. What's the team?
Girl, Kenya. I am disappointed. Okay. Very much disappointed, child, and the display of tomfoolery that went on at that damn salon. Did you see the episode?
I saw the episode.
Yeah.
I just saw it too. I just saw it before I
No,
came.
I literally a couple hours ago because I had to do a recap to it.
What happened? They got to a fight or something? What happened?
Yeah, so there's this new lady, this new cast member named Brittany Edie, and her, it's a new meat. So that
real quick, they recasted the whole show. They revamped Housewives of Atlanta to give it a more young feel.
Yeah,
it's giving Real Housewives of Bad.
Is Brittany Renner in this one?
No, Brittany Edie. No, Renner, not that old one.
That's Basketball Wives.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, that's another Brittany. Another show. But it's giving, honestly, if we're being honest, the revamp is giving very much so Basketball Wives.
It's giving Love and Hip Hop.
I would say Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives Atlanta edition.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the aesthetic.
It looked good. Like I love the way it looks. Like the camera and in some of the scenes, I'm like, okay, this is some professional looking stuff.
Just a bit much. It's just it's very Basketball Wives. It's very Atlanta. It's very flashy.
But it's very soulless too.
Yeah, like thank you. It's not relatable.
Yeah,
it's not relatable. It's like, girl, show me. I want to see you in the house with your titties.
But to give everybody, just to give everybody the
take that Faja off.
Oh, the what?
Faja. Okay, go ahead. Give us the recap, Darren, please.
So this new cast member named Brittany Edie and Kenya, they're getting in, Kenya Moore. They're getting into it. Apparently last episode they had a dinner or whatever, and first of all, the first episode, Brittany Edie was upset that Kenya had asked about her wedding band. It was some stupid it was shady, but it was dumb.
They had an ongoing beef for some
They had an
time.
ongoing beef, and Brittany Edie, she's trying to get a moment.
Episode, it escalated. It escalated. And
yeah, they got to the dinner. That was the last episode. They were, I guess she wanted to have a moment with Kenya, and Kenya wasn't really having it and basically called her a peasant, this, that, and the third. She gets all of her feelings, and she over here talking about something. I got pistols and whips, and this, that, and the third.
Kenya was threatened. The girl threatened Kenya with the pow pow.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, though, Kenya wasn't even doing that much. Like,
she wasn't.
She even touching him.
Kenya was being good, but she's a demon.
How long had they been around each other before this happened?
Only a couple episodes. They just started taping.
Not long.
So my thing is this: they get into the salon because Kenya got a hair care salon now. This girl now
that's dedicated to her daughter.
Yeah, she put like $400,000 on that on poor child. So in response to the drama with her and Brittany Edie, she decides to dig up this woman's past. She did a whole background check. She had these big ass poster cards of basically Brittany, because she used to get into Only Friends. So it was a picture of her doing lip service.
Oh,
and she showed it for Kenya's opening. She showed this to all the party goers. Yes.
That's somebody who you asking for an ass whooping.
Blew up a picture.
Oh, she wasn't there. Brittany Edie walked. She had left before she even started showing that. My thing, she would have got her ass beat if Brittany Edie was in there.
That's crazy. That's so childish.
You ain't even see it.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Girl, just real quick, blew up like I'm talking like a big like a poster image of the girl sucking dick.
And look, I can't believe that.
Could you imagine her going to Staples doing that?
Out there like that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine her going to fucking Staples like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, the fuck?
No, I'm just blowing up this picture right quick
of this woman against her will, like it's like
just revenge porn,
right? At 55.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, like I said, they're trying to compete with baddies. And so they like Kenya, and like this is what Kenya does, and it's so sad. Can I just say this real quick? It's so sad because Jackie, you didn't see the episode, but on the episode they literally they took it all the way back to Kenya's first episode, and it's like Kenya, no growth. You've been terrorizing black women since the beginning. You started off terrorizing them, talking about the coochie crack, and now grand rising, grand closing. And now here you are, 10, 12 years later, Now you over here blowing up images of a black woman. Come on. It's like, what?
I knew she was out when she was wearing them blue contacts. So look,
no, but this is the result of the years of them coddling her and not holding her accountable. I mean, even from, I think when the whole Scepter and Bullhorn, it really does start here with her antics. And nobody really.
She just appears to be really insecure, like very, very insecure.
I think immature is definitely like the word. Like she handles conflict, and I'm sorry, like I'm concerned for baby Brooklyn. Like you don't. I think it's concerning that you, as a mother, you don't know where to draw the line. Like when something is too far, and it's like it makes me question. Like yes, Brooklyn is still a toddler now, but like what happens when Brooklyn is a teenager? And like you said, like with black men, how black men are looked at as threats. Black women, little black girls get over sexualized real bad when they get older. And this is how you do in a black woman, where black women are already over sexualized as it is. It's just very concerning to me that this is like who. And you didn't even see who is this hoe? Oh, this is a trap hoe. Kenya, your language, ma'am.
People was walking out, and it's not even just the cast members. They were like completely mortified. They walked out. But no, people that was in attendance, they just said, "Okay, we're leaving. We're not doing this."
That's like, just so
embarrassing. The opening of your salon. I don't ever want to get my hair. I don't want to get a bottle of water.
I don't want to be nowhere near that facility.
You get what I'm saying? After seeing that shit, like it just made no sense. It really made no sense to me. And it's so crazy because it was a pretty event. Like it looked beautiful. Good. Like, it was beautiful. Like, and then you start,
like you said, you invested all that money. You said it was inspired by your daughter. Why would you include your daughter and have her linked up with this pornographic imagery?
Looking for a moment. That's all she was looking for. A moment. Any way to solidify. You know,
she had that baby for a moment. Because before she got pregnant, that was like a story. That was like a big storyline. Her peddling through sperm banks, looking to find her daughter. That was a storyline of hers. I was some part, and then she went and got with Mark, with that man, and hired him for her.
Girl, that was the funniest thing ever. He didn't even act like
he hired that man.
He is fine though.
Who, Mark?
That's a fine man.
Hold on, no. Which one was Walter? I'm thinking about
no.
Now Walter, he definitely he like grew up despicable me, child.
And he wasn't even cute to be acting like that. So you know he wasn't messing with her.
Oh, he was.
Stop it.
He was
no.
He played the tambourine.
No, he didn't. No.
We've had this conversation before. Walter
him and Cordell, child. Ooh.
Now Cordell is gay as fuck. We done seen his ass and all.
Yeah, I seen that video. I was like, oh Lord.
Come on, big booty. Come on.
Cordell, you talking about the one that used to be with Portia?
Yes.
I didn't know he was gay.
Oh, it's bad.
Cordell, that's some old 1990s tea.
Girl, Portia's friend, the one that got married to that really rich he's handsome. He's a good looking guy.
Who?
I don't think he
Shamia husband?
Yes, I think
he ain't.
He's cute to me.
He ain't.
But no, you said, remember you was like, I like African looking men. Because she said that she likes Simon. You said that you think Simon was attractive. I actually
did. He's like, on that note, time to go.
All right, now Summer House. That you ever watch Summer House, Martha's Vineyard? That girl that had that African husband that was really overbearing, like he was cursing her out for not ironing his khaki.
You liked him?
Yeah, he was. I didn't like him. No, he was. I ain't like his personality.
Now, you know who I like? You know who I always like? Peter Thomas with his chocolate sauce.
No.
He just looked like he always chasing after tail. Like that.
I feel like Cynthia should have made it work with Leon because that.
Leon look like a hoe. Leon look like a dirty dick. Leon look.
He do.
Yeah, no.
He look like he have threesomes every other week.
Yeah. Leon look like he keep a couple on him.
What about Choir Boyfriend?
I haven't seen Choir Boyfriend.
What you trying to say, Medusa?
I don't like him. I'm sorry.
Why you don't like him though?
I don't like Quad.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I like Quiet. I just after real quick after seeing this episode, I just didn't like how they was I didn't like how they was gaslighting Dr. G on this episode of Married to Medicine.
Mm-hmm.
You watching it, Jackie?
Which one is Dr. G?
That's
Quiet's ex-husband.
Quiet. I don't like. Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Quiet.
I didn't like that either. Like, and I didn't like the way that she acted towards the girl. Seemed to be pretty. You don't think so? I think she down to earth.
I think you just like her because she's from Texas.
I didn't know she was from Texas. I think I like her because she's like country, like.
Yeah, you like y'all. No, we don't like T. T do too much. But my thing is, listen, I'm real quick. Quad, I love you, but you was doing way too motherfucking much on the episode when you was talking about, you know, oh, y'all need to have more sex and I'm gonna throw you a baby shower. You're doing too much.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's disrespectful.
It is. It's
especially after we already had beef. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially, and you know that I have fertility issues now. At the same time, T, I don't know, Jackie, if you know, but T did offer up her womb to not a married man. Yeah, she slid in his DMs and said, I can give you what you want. And sent him a baby emoji. And now she poor thing she can't have kids. So, which is, I feel like the whole I can give you what you want dig, like that was like kind of like a dig at Quad. Like, oh, yeah. Quad's not giving you what you want. I can give it to you. So I'm not
going to. So you said now she can't have no kids?
Yeah. The universe said try again.
No, that's not funny. She's
Control Alt Delete.
Not control.
I'm just joking.
She has endometriosis. But it's just like, but how you didn't know that? Like,
I guess if you're not really, you know, when women, we don't go see the gynecologist like that. We'll go see our general doctor unless it's like for something that, you know, we have to go there for. So with her having fertility issues, she probably wouldn't have known that until she was actually ready to have a baby.
And then also, I mean, like she wasn't doing much before Dr. Gregory. I mean, so he probably, you know.
She looked like a girl who just got dropped off in the city.
She didn't do. I would just think that for you to say, you know, I can give you what you want, I would think that you would be, you know, sure of what you can do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess she's thinking too, you know, I'm young, whatever, you know, I can, because she's younger, isn't she?
Yeah. How did y'all feel about Simone and Qua getting into it though? There's some bad blood, and I mentioned this on
Simone. Which one is the Simone? Which one is that one?
That's the loud one that they got the dang rabbit teeth. No, she looked. That's one of the doctors.
Yeah.
She got the house husband. She got the house husband.
The one with the doctor. Can we just talk about it? Dr. Cecil. I'm sorry. I'm not Dr. Cecil. Dr. Small husband.
Oh, he's handsome.
He is fine.
Yeah, but that's her third child.
But she
looks strict. Dr. Simone looks like she's strict.
Child, Dr. Simone said that she don't like it when he eat her pussy because it stank when he come back up. She said,
I don't like something she'll say.
She said, I don't like the way it smells when he come back up on me.
So that, honey, that's a you problem.
Right. So listen.
Is Dr. Jackie still on now?
You know, bone collector.
Looking like a bag of bones herself. I can't stand Dr. Jackie ass. I cannot stand her.
She is so nasty nice.
Yeah,
nice, just nasty. No,
you see how she shooed when they got into it, she was like, enough, go. I was like, damn.
But I mean,
that's how she talked to her damn receptionist at that damn office. I'm telling you right now, that's how them doctors act. I used to work with doctors. Oh my god, they're so freaking.
Say something alone, okay?
All right, we about to tell the people let me just look at the comments real quick. Yes, beaver teeth.
Beaver teeth.
That's why you never speak on women's womb, on another woman's womb. What you laugh about another woman can happen to you. Period. Period. I can give you what you want.
Is that lady? What's her name? Dr. Love. What's that lady? That dentist or whatever? She's still on now.
Dr. Love.
Who is that?
Dr. Heavenly.
Dr. Heavenly, yes, she's still up there. Dr. Jackie is horrible. I'm sorry, real quick. Do y'all remember last episode when Dr. Heavenly told Contessa that her titties look a mess? I'm so sorry. She was like, and
she need to get popped in the mouth. She talked too much.
She almost did.
I wanted Contessa to whoop her ass that time. She talked about her damn dead mama. You don't do that shit. Okay, just because your mama ain't love you and you know she ain't in your life and you get what I'm saying. Don't mean that you got to come for somebody else's mama.
Okay, can you please tell the people where they can find you, please?
Because that's better than me, child. I'm like, yo, mama making food too. Anyway, you can find me at the Darren Green Show. We just dropped the episode. You're going to want to check it out here on YouTube. And you can also follow me at Darren Green Instagram or Darren Green TikTok on TikTok.
Jackie, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on TikTok and on Instagram at Jack My Vibes. JackMivebez at any time. I don't know.
Jack My Vibes with a Z, period.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me. Y'all know where y'all can find me. YouTube, Instagram at Medusa Show Off, TikTok at the Medusa Show. You guys, it was a really good time. This was a good time. We had a good discussion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was cute. Hopefully we can do it again.
Oh, period.
For sure.
And thank you everybody for joining this live. Please make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. And we will be back for some more. I go live every Monday at 9:30. Thank you guys. I love you. Good night. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.